Panda! Come on, Panda. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Welcome to 50 Somethings. This is Karen. And before I get too far into this video, I have to emotionally tell you that it's going to be hard. Because as you can see from this very first clip, here is Panda, extremely happy and looking well and barking. And I got choked up just watching this first clip, and I'm choked up now. I can hear her barking, I can see her running and looking happy. And this may be hard to get through because we're going to see some images of Panda here, and I just don't have the heart to take them out because I love seeing her. So bear with us if we get a little bit weepy in watching this video of our door and window installation, but these are the last images and videos we have of our sweet girl Panda. So thank you for bearing with us as we enjoy these images of our girl, and thank you for following along with 50 Somethings. So now that I've had a chance to compose myself, I am going to introduce the video by explaining that they started the window installation in our bedroom, and you can see part of the crew here working from inside our bedroom. And this was the younger of the two crew members diligently working. He was bilingual, and I enjoyed talking to him in Spanish because if I butchered anything or got anything wrong, he could tell me what it was in Spanish or in English so that I could get it correct. So it was great talking to him. They did a great job, and as we go through filming these guys, I will be truncating a lot of this for you and narrating what they're doing as we go along.
So all the bars are off, all the windows, and Fuertec is here now to start installing the new ones. So they are going to start with the lower floor. And Brian's here working on this one.
So in this part of the video, we see both members of the crew and Gary working in tandem on the windows. The crew members from Fuertec are working downstairs, each of them working on windows. And it's interesting watching them work because they're doing the same thing, but they're doing it in their own unique style and different rates of speed. The older gentleman has a different technique entirely than the younger one. They're both very skilled, but watching them both work the windows, doing the same exact thing, but their each unique styles was fun to watch. At the same time, Gary was upstairs on the balcony, helping them remove bars from the windows to make their job go more quickly and easier when they get to the upstairs. So that is what is going on in this segment. This next section, you can see that they have the old windows and frames completely removed as they are leaning against the cottage, and they now have the new metal frames ready to install. These metal frames are going to be literally drilled into the concrete and are very, very secure. Once they have the metal frames installed, they will put in the beautiful new glass and then the metal mesh screens. In case anybody was wondering about our 3 cats, they are indoor cats completely. Indigo, Nemo, and Oliver never go outside. So while all this construction is happening, our doors and windows are wide open, and we always have concerns about the cats. So in case you were wondering, our kitties are safely secured in an upstairs bedroom with the windows and doors closed while all the installation is happening. Once they got to that upstairs room, we were able to let them out because the downstairs windows and doors had been fully completed and they were safely secured. This next section shows that Brian has actually started installing the glass and is about to bring over the screen and preparing to put in the screen, as you will see here in just a second. His partner will be starting the glass installation on his side here in just a second as well. So we are now making progress on these first 2 lower windows. They are almost finished. Thing I was really impressed about with the Fuertec crew is every step of the process. They clean up behind them as they go. They never leave a mess anywhere. And as you can see, they're sweeping up, they're squeegeeing the windows. Every step of the way, they clean up their work. They had little mini vacuums. They were cleaning up any dust debris they made. They're super neat and efficient workers. Really impressed with Fuertec. And if you're ever living in Panama and you want windows, I highly recommend them. This is the last installation portion of the windows. You can see Brian already has the screens on, and his partner, I wish I could remember his name, is installing the screen here. After the screens are installed, they put some really beautiful trim work on it and caulk to finish. Absolutely astounding job they do with the installations. And then we will do some inside photos so you can see what it looks like from the inside of the house. Here they are, adding the trim, finishing up the windows. They look absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the caulk gun there on the floor. They are now trimming and adding the caulk. These 2 windows are finished on the outside. As the guys finished up the front of the house, they moved on to the back of the house, which is our kitchen and kitchen prep area. And as you can see, they have either already or are in the process of removing the old windows, which just opened up the room completely. So we just have big open air. It just looked like empty frames to the world. It was kind of wild to sit there and watch this. But I was able to sit in the dining room with brand new windows above me and film them working. So it was fun to watch them from this angle because I was able to view from the inside instead of the outside. I do go in and out quite a bit, so you're going to have some perspective changes for this portion of the video. I do hope you enjoy the kitchen portion. Thanks for watching. It looks so strange to see them pulling out the frames and the glass from this angle. It just looks like something out of my childhood when I had living in a farmhouse, sitting in the shed, and this is what the windows look like. I'm just having flashbacks here. Sitting outside here to watch the guys work. This is still the kitchen, but just from the other angle. So you can kind of see, kind of looks a bit like the front. But I like this view because you can see both of them working really in tandem at the same time here. Just like with the front, you can see that the two guys are doing the same job, but at different rates of speed, and they do have different techniques. We have one cleaning up before he moves on to the next phase, and we have the other already installing the glass and doing the cleanup work on the glass. They do get the job done beautifully no matter which order of operations they choose, and I was very happy with the completed project. Here you can see the glass is now in both windows and the screens are also starting to go up. I was probably the most excited about the kitchen section getting the windows in because the original windows in the kitchen were really in poor shape. There were large gaps in them. Wind and rain would just blow through during especially windy or rainy days, and that was just not acceptable. So we are thrilled to have updated modern windows in the kitchen as well as throughout the cottage. This is a great example of when the screen is installed and everything is done, but he is finishing the trim work. You can see the trim work was going up on top of the little holes you could see in the framed screen. So it just gives it a nice finished edge, and after this he will caulk it. You can see them getting the caulk gun here to caulk in those seams.
Hi, Candy. What do you think of our new windows? They're all right.
They're fantastic.
So, almost all of the doors and windows are done now. Just going around the house and you can see all new. So it almost looks like a whole different house. Everything brand new. Look at these. All the way around. Look at those. Beautiful. There's one left on this side up on top, a little one. Otherwise, this is all done. This side is done. The front is done, so we'll only go on top. Here's our pile of old ones that have come out. So, the last set of old ones sold instantly. Look at that. It's working on the bathroom window there on the side. And this right here is the window, one of two windows in the stairwell. So the bathroom window there,
So you take the plastic out.
this little window
I
here,
already pulled a bunch of it. It's fun.
and the little window up there, all that's left. So 4 little windows, that's all that's left.
Mm.
Here's the new screen. Cats are gonna love that new window. They'll be able to see out it better.
Here we see them working on the small window well above the stairwell and in the bathroom. And these are the last 2 windows downstairs. And then all that's left of this installation are a couple windows upstairs. And all of the house will be finished. We are very excited.
Ventana muy pequeño. ¿Es muy difícil?
No,
No.
¿cómo es por esto?
Oh.
Well, the Fuertec guys have finally moved upstairs to do the last 2 small windows. It's been a very long day for them, and I have truncated it into less than half an hour for you guys, and I'm sure it feels like a very long day for you as well. But we are very impressed with the work that these guys did, and when they're here, we like to keep them well hydrated, and we always have a little fridge full of drinks for them when they come to work for us, and we like to take care of them. They do work very hard, and as always, we want to thank you for working hard at keeping us active and alive on 50 somethings. Your support means very much to us, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for subscribing. If you have been with us for a while, thank you for following us. We appreciate your support more than you can imagine. As always, thank you for following 50 somethings, and have a wonderful day. Watch Fuertec clean up the last of their work from a long and busy day of making our cottage look beautiful and much more modern. I want to once again thank you for being a loyal subscriber of 50 somethings. Our next video is going to be another patchwork pieces of Panama before we get into our family visiting from the United States. So I will let you know when our patchwork pieces of Panama will be premiering with a little preview. And as always, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.